And the rest of Calvary trying to reloot themselves, but we do have PBE versus Gig Slate on top of this hill along the long houses here. Gig Slate not having too much to work around, only a couple of just shotguns, and that's it. PBE as well. And this is going to be a really tough start for Gig Slate. They're losing 3 out of 4, while PBE only are having a bit of a trade, only one of them for those 3. Oh, Gig, I think Snowchick is just going to build this one out. There's no way for him to occasion BTR. Sam 9 will be visited by Bacon. Sam or Dab is actually breaching into their compound here. I'm not sure either one or the other. But Pasija will be looking through Sam 9 the moment they try to reposition themselves in the back line. Pasija is always more than ready to take the fight out. Sam 9 on the other hand, banned by the Mollies, being breached by Ratface, got shot down. Legs Axe double down by the hands of Loyu.
Ooh, okay. Alright. That is pretty interesting. I'm looking at multiple screens right now because there are multiple chats sent to me. But anyway, Udo Alliance getting another one, but the nade toss onto Flex, and Flex is still okay. Luckily not taken down through that nade, still alright.
Ryzen finish off the Axe Lamborghini on the ground proning. It's going to be an easy task for him, not even breaking any sweat here with Ryzen going in. Now separated from the rest. Satar is quite too far off. Not really, just at the back line. He got himself vehicles, hop onto it, get into center. They don't have time to waste anymore. They're working as a duo. They cannot be late into the safe zone due to how many teams out there still having a full roster to pin them down. They get plummeted into this warfare and they have to go in there as fast as they can, find themselves a best position to hide for a bit. But boom, a bit tough of a spot to entry out into the safe zone. Udo Alliance already gatekeeping this side of the zone and this side of an angle. Just so hard for Yummy and the rest of the team to get into it, because there's gonna be more than one team. D axis is around the corner as well.
Boom, going. Oh, someone decides to swim. Alright. Wonder what happened there, as of course the opponent would take advantage of that scenario. But we have 3 teams around the areas of Cave. At the same time, Cave is somewhat within the circle, but for Boom, bad news for them. They're taking out the blue, but at the same time, Udo Alliance will be gatekeeping them.
Can he? Oh no! No time to waste it, and Kenny got shot! Due to the driving from Flex, he's definitely devastated with that driving of but Buggy. Got stuck in between, crashed into those trees, and the entire team down, almost even. Udo Alliance living with only 1 man survived.
Ooh, PPE going up against Pasija EVOS now. Looks like the nade will be tossed on the other side, but no one's there. ZUXXY is the only one holding this ground. VPE, Vampire Esports, they can come on the other side and take advantage of this situation. But Momboy been naded and now he's retreated towards Cool. Alter Ego, they may come in onto PBE, they gotta get ready.
Oh man, the worst timing possible to make accidents coming up from Bacon time. Self-nade their own teammate there. I just hope things are okay for the side of Bacon time right now, because that's a blunder that should not happen when you're fighting another enemy. But PBE here, on top of Cave. So many teams around the Cave area, just on top of each other. Vampires and Alter Ego. 1 more team eliminated, while Udo Alliance, I mean, like, they got caught in an accident in between with their vehicles, and that should not have happened, but it happened anyway. Same goes for BTR, but Bacon time also have a bit of a blunder. The entire team decimated, and the wrong time to actually have accidents. This is just so many accidents starting off today.
Alright, here we go. Rosemary currently in the circle, spots out Momboy. Oh, he's not only siege about Rosemary, but someone's coming on the other side as well. Box Gaming, Winnie, see on the outside of the blue, but managed to secure the elimination point onto Hale. They're taking it out. Momboy currently down, and there's nothing that Cool can do about it. The only thing that he can do is just stay cool, hope for the circle not to be too far for him.
Alter Ego just gonna push himself up onto Cave. I'm not sure if they want to get into the dive of Cave or not. But Kid on the other hand against Razy 1v1, at least Team Secret still winning those 1v1 clutches, and Kid got himself as 3 eliminations. He's the only one carrying the entire team right now. One of the teammates have been knocked down, bleeding out. It's going to be a boy waiting for Kit to save him. But Winnie coming up from box. Winnie secured 3 eliminations, making 4 for the entire team. As Capoon, he got eliminated during the process of those war and fights. But Box Gaming, they're trying to get those elimination numbers up, and Win is the one that actually to do it by himself only. We do have a cave circle this time, Cloud.
Here we go, cave circle down south, and cave. There are some unplayable area there, like the water, that's one, a little bit of a percentage there. Inside of cave as well, it's a little bit iffy. So it's going to be tough for these teams to actually play this kind of circle as well. But now Void onto 7-9, Long all alone against 4 from Void. It's going to be tough for him. They just move in and take him out as easy as that.
Is it really easy for these guys? Void Esports just not having any problems. They're casually just getting those kills, getting those numbers up while just having fun. It doesn't feel like they're having any sort of a pressure right now of how they're moving within their teammates, within how they approach certain fights. But for Procedure, everything is on the line. ZUXXY is trying to force those kills. He got himself a 2. Microboy is on the other side of a cave, but in the meantime they are taking care of this angle, making sure anybody got to swim over. They are more than ready to take those fights going on.
Oh, Boss Gaming eliminated at number 9 with 4 elimination points. At the same time, Team Secret will fill the rap for the blue. And Void! Now they'll be shot down by Kwangji. Kwangji takes 1 out. There's going to be 1 in the back. Void currently Keenan will be taken out as well. There's going to be a long range shot from Gosu. Void down to 2 players.
Tranji SLD. They got a very comfortable compound, but not comfy enough. Void just spray inside. They got the elevations. They are indoors for SLD, but these guys can see it through. And they shot it quite far off, but Alva being finished off, and Void, they rested themselves on 8 plays due to they quite inside of the blue zone, far deep within. But SLD, they barely make it out. It's going to be a heavy casualty on the side of SLD. TS Team Secret being finished off with 7, while SLD will survive, but a bit of a handicap with only 2 players remaining.
Ooh, but SLD, at least they managed to survive that Void. And now we can see that Void has been eliminated. But then again, those teams below them, right below them, 7-9, Hale eliminated as well. So for Vampire to overtake them with that kind of a gap, it's kind of unlikely at this point. So they'll still be comfortable on top. But now we put focus onto the other teams, whereby SLD with a slight elevation there and no one else. They're kind of in the clear. The bad news is that they do not have the circle. They need to fight against Procedure EVOS. But look who is inside of Cave.
It's going to be Chua from DX. Rabies swimming over. They will not be discovered for now. For how much longer we have no clue. There's somebody else visiting down there, but Kwongzin spotted out from the off angle. Microboy, what a spray. Getting on one to the side of SLD, making sure they be denied their entry. Porigins left for SLD. Microboy is more than ready. Look at his crosshair. He knows exactly where the SLD player is coming up from.
Ooh, yeah, and if only he know where Porigin is at, then that's gonna be it for Porigin. But Porigin now taking out the blue. He has no choice right now, using his second last first aid, and then it will be the last. Still has some space to play with. Hopefully he won't get spotted out by Vampire. If Vampire sees him, that's pretty much it for Parjin. But now Rosemary, high ground onto Raimon.
Octa can toss a perfect angle here. Now there goes. So down to Raimon to hold it on, but you know what? ZUXXY out of nowhere, coming up from the flanks. Rosemary have to do all this by himself for now to deal with her PBE players and Procedure at the same time. And now Raimon bleeding out to death, talking about slow death with blues in it, and that's gonna be loss of PBE.
Ooh, that is it. Number 6, 4 eliminations. That's okay, I would say. Can be better, but it's alright. At least a start of a day. And now we have the Xavier. They'll be happily inside of Cave, and inside of Cave is still within the circle. They still have some space to play with. Everyone else is on top of it. Let's see who decides to jump into it later on. But right now, Alter Ego, lower ground against Vampire. Vampire, a 3-0. Parajin on the other side. Let's see who will be the king of the hill as Alter Ego moves in.
DX in between. 2 players left. A lot of duos in here. Alter Ego have a full squad running. Now they have the reign over the center of it as well. We're talking about the high grounds. Those elevations that work so wonderfully well in this state of a circle. PUBG coming out from the flank, working his way up for SL. The vampires, the entire cavalry is there to gut him down, push him down. And TNK got knocked down by PUBG. First touch of nade. Here comes another go. PUBG keep tossing it out, hoping it will clip onto Newsy or even Shrubs. But they have the numbers on vampires.
Ooh, yes, vampire. But they don't have the circle though. So you need to do it fast as Tony K is currently down. Don't think they'll have time to pick him up. So right now, Vampire will need to depend on Newsy as well as Shrubs to make this happen. PUBG moves on to the other side. It's going to be better for him as he tries to slide his way into the circle. But the nade from Newsy will take him out.
Comes the swings from Microboy, and within flick he just finished off 1, but Fnatic on 2. Oh boy, PJEV. Speaking of Microboy and ZUXXY, they're working so well as a duo. And just might wipe out the entirety of Alter Ego. We're talking they had a 4 before. And the procedure just keep the monsters going up and finish off, remain with Rosemary last. ZUXXY and Microboy, what a beautiful crossfire just now.
Beautiful, beautiful. They got all angles covered. But right now, can they cover more against Procedure Evos? They need to pick up their teammate. Somehow Tony K still survives. And I thought that, he wouldn't have enough time. But hey, he's still crawling. He just needs to be picked up by Newsy. But Newsy really want to take that risk. Or really want to finish this fight all by himself to get away with his teammate. But for Xavier, man. Okay, they're not going to get anywhere. They're gonna get away. They're not gonna get away from that. So it's between Procedure as well as Vampire for the chicken dinner.
Procedure, they might actually have this one ongoing because we're talking about them suddenly out of nowhere start to shoot and never stop, not showing any sign of slowing down as well. We do have DX. They are the one who plays themselves inside of a cave in the first place. But Shrubs and Newsy working as a duo right now, trying to see which duo works better. Which duo supreme and alpha. Shrubs and Newsy, or is it going to be Microboy and ZUXXY?
Oh no!
Will be the
Wait,
nations
what?
or not? But the Indonesians
Whoa!
have it going. Speaking of Shrubs and Newsy, yeah, they're a great duo, but this one is better. Microboy and ZUXXY, what a beautiful pair just now. The crossfire, the angles, everything is so synced up so well.
Wow, they beaten the odds. They were at the lower ground, you gotta think about it, and they were kind of low. The damage was high on their side, but they still managed to win that 2v2 fight. And their opponents are no pushover as well. I mean, you got Newsy there. And you kind of think about it, Choo. In the same week, Newsy could have gotten 2 chicken dinners, but one of them was spoiled by Depp, the other one by Procedure Evos. My god! It was so close for Newsy to help his team get 3 chicken dinners in this week.
Phenomenal performance coming out from ZUXXY and Microboy.